So, good day, everyone. It's the 12th of June, 2022. It's just after 9 o'clock. It's a beautiful sunny day. Dave Stanley here with part 3 of Plato's Allegory of the Cave and the Spiritual Journey. Now, part of the spiritual journey is to know thyself and also to know the many constituents that make the whole of you. There are many tools one can use to unlock the secrets of the cave, in fact, the secrets of the universe. Yes. So notions like as above, so below. And if you want to study the universe, study man. And if you want to study man, study the universe. The basic studies will be structured in the negative mind, which is found in the blood. The sun mind will give an overview, like a supervisor, and the solar mind, or the solar system mind, will add information with that eureka moment at the right time. So one needs to be patient. Yes, so you have 3 minds to work with to deal with any mystery. Yes. First of all, collecting the basic data using the negative mind, receptive. Yes. Then having an overview of it, and then being patient so that the superior mind can add flashes of information as and when needed. So something not generally considered is that we all have an electromagnetic part that can be seen by the eyes by a few people. For instance, each person has an aura, an electromagnetic field that emanates from the body. Yes, the aura can be seen by some people, but most people ignore its existence. Then again, there's the halo, about 12 inches above each individual's head. Yes, the halo emanates from what is known as the blood vessels in the brain that form a circle. It is called the circle of Willis. Now, the halo has a function in the human complex and has nothing or very little to do with religion. Yes. Now, for example, the halo, when you're walking, it moves up and down the body. Yes, and can be felt. Yes, I felt it on occasions. Yes, at least one occasion, very, very clearly. Then, as I have explained in my previous videos, there are the 3 minds to be considered. The first is called the negative mind. It resides in the blood, which is like a liquid tape recorder holding contents and memories. It can be used to build structures and is a more magnetic mind. It holds things together in structures. It can be used for general habitual living. It deals with how you feel about things, and it's a family matter. Yeah, I can feel it in my blood. Then you have the sun mind, or the neutral mind. This is seen represented by the ruff. Oh, just a moment. By the ruff that the gentry wore in the old days. Yes, and also queens as well. The ruff is the white cloth that came out extended under the chin. Yes, you've probably all seen pictures of it. So they wore that in the old days, and still today in some countries and by religious people. Yes, they still wear this ruff. If you look on the internet, you'll find that. This is the mind of purpose, focus, and neutrality. Yes. Those sort of things you'd expect to be with a religious person as well. Now, this mind is the mind for vision that gives an overview of the negative mind. Yes. You have things like sayings like the blue collar worker, the worker, and the white collar worker. Yes, this would be more the white collar worker. Yes, because this mind is the mind for vision. It gives an overview of the negative mind. It is shaped, if you could see it, like a donut, like a torus field around the neck. Yes, I can scratch out here. Yes, like this. Yes. In fact, I've done a drawing, but it's not so very good. But I'll show you that a bit later. Yeah. Now, as for this donut, this mind, you may feel the presence of this mind rather than see it. I can feel it. Yes. This mind would be equivalent to our Earth world. Yes, the projection from the central black hole, which contains the sun, and all we can see in the physical world or the physical realm. Even science tells us there's a black hole in the center of our galaxy. So that could be considered as a partial truth. Yes, there's a black hole, and it's very close. It's like everyone is carrying the world on their shoulders. So back to my drawing. I don't know if you can see this clearly, but here's the donut shape under the chin. Yes. So the sun mind keeps things together. Yes, this. Above the neutral sun mind, we find the solar mind. Yes. That's called as it contains all the planets or wandering stars of our solar system. This positive mind, the solar system mind, can give brilliant insights and flashes of comprehension from the higher mind, rather like Sherlock Holmes solving problems in a flash. Yes, he's using his higher faculties. It is well known in esoteric circles that in the center of the brain, yes, in the electromagnetic domain, is a sun, and that's the real sun in the center of the brain. That creates the sun mind by projection. Now, about 2 feet above the head is another sun or a star one could call Polaris. All these are in the unseen world of the body. Unseen, that is, by a great majority of the people. For a person that develops in a meaningful way, around this central sun, then are projected all the planets. And once again, these planets can be seen or felt by people, but probably only a handful of people on the plane today. Yes, the sun and planets from the sun and the planets form the solar or positive mind. So you have all of these planets swirling around, yes, with the moon. Yes, the moon coming out. Because the moon comes out too, because the real sun is electromagnetic sun is in the middle of the brain, and the moon comes out too, yes, in its cycles. And it's sort of 28, 29 days cycle. So, however, yes, be careful because the ego can get in the way of natural development. Yes, if you let it. Now, this all fits perfectly with the Flat Earth theory as seen on the Flat Earth Philosophy channel. I will leave a link in the description. Now, so to sum up, the cave is a physical world we see. It is not the real world, just a reflection of what is real. And what is real is in the black hole. Now, when I was in my 20s, it became very clear that this physical world we experience is not the real world, but a training ground for much greater things. The human aura, then, would be the whole egg, yes, because we're in a human aura as well, yes, and the whole egg-shaped universe we live in. Now that is seen in the Kenny model, and I'll leave a link for that below the video in the comment section and pinned for the comment section. So to finish, I'd like to show you my book. Where is it? Arrange that. So quick pause. All right. Right, so here we go. Got a new version of my book out. All the details are under the video, all the links. Yes, it's a super book, a fairy tale book, and it can be bought on Amazon or very soon on the Workbook Press website. Yes, so that's the new version of my book. All the details underneath the video in the comment section. There's a little example of it. It's a multi-language book, but you can just use the one language, yes. But you can also use it to learn other languages if you want to. So there we go. I'll just leave you with a quick look at this drawing that I wrote. Up here you have all the planets that go around the head, the Polaris star, the sun in the middle of the brain, the solar mind, and of course the blood body. Yes, and the aura. So that's it from me. That's David Stanley, over and out. So if I can get out, that is. Aha.